Oh my gosh, that's such a pretty color. I'm just gonna go in on my lid, straight in with my finger, and then I'll fix it. Oh my gosh. Oh, are you kidding? Look at it, it's so pretty. Okay, so I have already done my brows and then prepped my lids for eyeshadow. My brows look a little wonky. It's probably because I haven't put any gel through them yet. So I like to wait until after I do my face to do that. So if they look a little wonky at times, that's what it is. So today I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild Color Icon palette. This is a cooler tone palette, which is different for me personally. Oops. This is what the palette looks like. It's really pretty. I got this from Five and Below. That was $5. So like I said, I'm gonna do something more cool today. I might do something a little green since I have green on. But yeah, I'm just going to kind of test this out. I used one of the shimmer shades, like the lightest shimmer shade, yesterday on my inner corner, but I didn't do a ton with this palette because I wanted to try it out with y'all. So I'm first going to start off with this shade down here, this really dark kind of like green shade with this fluffy brush. And I'm just going to start off, here, let me get my mirror. I'm just going to start off by tapping and stamping the color like that. And then once you've kind of got the placement down, you can start to blend it out just a tad. So I'm gonna go in now with this taupey kind of gray shade on that same brush. And I'm just gonna kind of go over that and then use the taupey kind of gray color to blend out this darker shade. I'm going to take this little Wet n Wild fluffy brush and go in with that gray shade and just kind of go in and like fluff the edges out a little bit to make it a little bit more cohesive. I can clean up the edges though. Which I will definitely be doing later. So this is what I'm kind of working with at the moment. I think I'm going to take a little bit of the brown just because I feel like I need to add something. Just going to go in with a little bit of the brown and kind of just take it like right in there to add a little bit more dimension back in from that green that we added. I'm going to take that brush and blend it out. Okay, I'm going to grab a matte kind of like white shade because there's not one in this little palette. Just gonna grab one out of a different palette and go under my brow bone to kind of help clean things up a little bit. Just kind of brighten that area up a little bit more. it's bothering me that my eyebrows are all wonky, because when they're brushed up, they look really nice, but then once they fall, it just looks so dumb the way they are. So, yeah. And I think, I can't decide. Okay, so I'm going to swatch. Ooh, that one's pretty. And this one. Okay, so the two, like, lighter shimmer shades in here, I definitely am wanting to use today, but I'm not sure which one. Ooh, that one's really pretty. I might use a little bit of both now that I'm thinking about it. I think I might go in with this one and then add that one. Oh my gosh, that's such a pretty color. I'm just gonna go in on my lid, straight in with my finger, and then I'll fix it. Oh my gosh. Oh, are you kidding? Look at it, it's so pretty. Oh my goodness. I didn't even, oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, well, that's what it looks like. I'm gonna go in with some of the lighter color. Oops, it's not coming off. You know what? Y'all, I think that fingers just really work the best sometimes. I'm just gonna take this and put it on more of the inner part, just a little bit. This color, it's crazy. I did not expect it to look like this, but it is so pretty. Oh, and now there's glitter all over my face. I'm gonna have to wipe that off. Okay. I'm gonna use the green in here. I'm gonna use that as a little liner. So I'm gonna take this fat angle brush. And just go right on in. Okay. So I'm gonna go clean this glitter off my face, and then I will be back, and we will start our face. Okay, I'm back now. I wiped some of that glitter off. There's still a little bit, but it'll be fine. So I'm gonna go in with my No Pore Blend Primer and just cover up my pores. For the skin today, I was thinking something kind of like glow and a little bit more natural. I do have some like spots, obviously right there, that need to be covered, but I'm gonna cover them before we go in with something else. So I'm gonna take my Clinique Moisture Surge Spray on my skin. Ooh. We're everywhere. Okay. So to cover up those pimples, I'm going to use my MAC Potted Concealer in NW15. I'm going to take this like fluffy brush, kind of, and just go right on that. Go right on those spots. I'm just going to kind of blend out the edges a little bit. Okay. Alrighty. For foundation, I'm going to use this Becca Light Shifter. This is like not a foundation. It's more so like a tinted, I don't know. It's really glowy though, and it's really, really pretty. And I'm going to use a beauty sponge. I was going to use my fingers, but now that I'm thinking about it, if I do that, it's probably going to move around the concealer that I just put down to cover up my acne, so scratch that idea. But yeah, so this doesn't have a ton of coverage, but it is really pretty. So this is definitely good for someone who doesn't like a lot of coverage on their face. Like, if you just want to be glowy, go for this. Because it's definitely that. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit more to do my forehead. See, look at that. That's crazy. I need to blend some down my neck. This is the lightest shade in this stuff. Y'all, do you believe that? It's the lightest shade, and it's still too dark. I feel like I talked about that a lot in my last video about how pale I was. That's all I talked about, I feel like. Okay. Also, I need some down my neck, so I'm gonna do that and then we'll move on. Ah, that was a lot. Look at that. That is a huge color difference. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. This is what I have to do most of the time anyway, because nothing ever actually matches me. Okay. Now that we're all one color, we're gonna do our concealer. So for my face, I'm gonna mix a little bit of this Becca concealer and banana, and then a little bit of my e.l.f. concealer that I use all the time. It's on like the lightest color. So I'm just gonna give those a little mix on the back of my hand to warm it up. I'm gonna put some on my chin and on my forehead, and then we're gonna blend it out there. Sponge. Just gonna go in with a little tiny bit of that concealer and put it on some spots that I have. I'm also just gonna go in underneath my eyes as well with that little brush I used earlier. Actually, no, we're gonna go in with our fingers first. Okay, I'm gonna blend it out a little bit with my beauty sponge. I'm gonna add a little bit more like right here on my nose. I'm gonna go ahead and powder my under eyes just a tad with this Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 110, and then this little tiny brush, and I'm just gonna pick some of that up, and I'm first just gonna tap it. I did this the other day and my under eyes looked so good. First tap it and then go in with some more and just go back and forth and get all in your under eye creases. I'm serious, it'll look so good. No, I'm not going to say anything else yet because I'm going to do some cream contour with this LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Toast. This is what it looks like. I put some on the back of my hand, and I'm going to go in with this Real Techniques little like stippling brush. I'm going to pick up a little bit of that. Sorry, the brush is being weird. I'm just gonna apply this right here. Okay, I tapped over that with my sponge. I'm gonna go back in with this Fit Me powder, and I'm gonna take this little tiny brush from Estee Lauder, this cute little fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and set around my mouth and like my small lines right here, because I get pretty bad creasing, and my chin as well. I have a lot of oil there. Get the sides of my nose. Get my forehead. I'm just gonna gently take a powder brush and like barely dip in and go right here. And then underneath the contour and a little on my forehead. But we still want to have, you know, some glow. And I'm going to grab this Clinique bronzer and an angled brush and just go over the cream just a little bit. Before I finish off the face, we're gonna go ahead and finish off our eyes. So, sorry, there's a little hair. I'm gonna take a little brush and I'm gonna go in with that gray shade right here, and I'm just gonna apply a teeny tiny bit. I don't want too much. Just a little bit to define everything, and then also just a little bit of that shimmer that we use. Just kind of add a little bit of that so you can kind of see it. I'm gonna go in with this one right here, my finger, and pop that in the inner corner. So pretty. I'm also going to take some of that lighter glittery shade and just pop that over top of it as well. And then take a small brush and use that light shade on the brow bone. To make that nice and pretty. I'm going to take some mascara now. I'm going to curl my lashes and then go in with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Okay. I just added a lighter coat of mascara, and I'm going to kind of just go like that. And I'm gonna add a little bit of this Revolution blush. Oh no, I don't know what the shade name is. It's also broken, so, but it's just a really nice, like, glowy, pinky, purpley. I don't know. I'm just gonna put some of that on. Look how pretty. Like, matches the vibe perfectly. And I think that's gonna be it. I don't think I'm going to add any highlighter just because I don't feel like we really need it today. Yeah. I'm gonna add some brow gel. This is the Benefit Gimme Brow. I'm gonna use that, and then I'm also gonna go over the top of it with my, Essence Brow Gel. I'm gonna spritz this with this Moisture Surge. And then for lips, I just want to use some gloss. I'm gonna use this Dewy lip topper in Skinny Dip. It sounds like vanilla. Oh, that's too glittery. I'm gonna wipe just a little bit of it off. It was too glittery. My gosh, there's stuff all over my hands. Alright, y'all, so this is the finished look. I really like the way the eyes turned out and the skin. Hold on, I'll get y'all in front of some natural lighting. Okay, so this is in front of my window. This is what it looks like. It just looks nice and glowy. I almost look a little sunburned. I probably should put a little bit of lipstick on my lips because I feel like this makes me look kind of dead. This is the look. It's a little bit out of my comfort zone since I usually like warm tones, but I still really like this. I definitely think it would be cute for like New Year's Eve or like a night out or something. This would look really good. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. But yeah, thanks for watching.